This is the 2024 college football season, and Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers are in the decline. This year, the 2024 college football season could be a make or break year for Clemson Tigers, and especially Dabo Swinney's job. Yeah, they had some great years in 2018 through 2021 with Trevor Lawrence winning them championships, contending for championships. But before Trevor Lawrence, they had some stellar quarterbacks, Todd Boyd and Deshaun Watson, that actually won them a championship in 2016. Ever since Trevor Lawrence has left Clemson, there have been dismal quarterback play. They had DJ Ungale that did not quite work out, and Cade Klubnik. Cade Klubnik got his debut starting job at the Orange Bowl in 2022 versus Tennessee, and he did not do very well, and they got blown out by Tennessee. In 2023 last year, he did not have a good year, 19 touchdowns and 90 interceptions. He was making very poor decisions with the ball, very careless with the ball, trying to be a hero. You don't want to be a hero in this game. Just play your role, because if you're not that very good, you're going to make some mistakes, and you're not trusting the progressions. Hero ball. And this year could be the year he needs to right the ship so he can have a better draft stock. He has the arm talent, he has the mobility, but his decision makings and trying to be a hero really kills him and making him play poor ball. And the Clemson defense is not as good as it used to be, because they had Vic Beasley back in 2014, 2015, and he was a force with a great defense, Clemson defense. They're still good, but they're not as dominant, and the defense is not good enough to lift up the whole team and carry the whole team to a victory, not even a championship. So their defense is not good enough, like at Alabama, Georgia. Those teams have great defenses with the okay offenses. Their defense carried them and win championships in the past. The 2024 Clemson football roster, not really, nobody stands out to me on the offense except for Clay Klubnik. And they also don't have Will Shipley. He is gone because he made a lot of offense last year. That was the offense for Clemson in 2023. They're not here anymore. And the defense is pretty good. They work as a unit, but not as good as years past. As you look at their 2023 last year's schedule, they got blown out by Duke. Duke basically dominated that game. Clemson could not move the football, made mistakes. They almost beat Florida State. They couldn't beat NC State, and that was a close loss. And they could not beat Miami. All their losses was 3 to 7 points, except for the Duke one. They lost by 21. But they also had some good wins, like Notre Dame and North Carolina, that was ranked last year. So the past 3 years, 2022 and 2021, he had a combined of 6 losses, but still have 10-win seasons. And those averages were 7 to 10 point losses. That's not a bad drop off. But also in 2022, they had 2 blowout losses, more than 21 points. And now the 2024 season is really a make or break season. If you look at their schedule, they got Georgia in the first week. If they can't beat Georgia, that's not the end of the world. But they got a dangerous Appalachian State team that's caused problems in the past. And they got NC State. If they can't beat NC State, they're not going to beat Florida State. They're not going to beat Louisville. And they're not going to beat Virginia Tech. And they're probably not going to beat South Carolina, because South Carolina can sneak up on them. NC State is a very important game for them. It's played at home. And if they can't beat NC State, how are they going to go on the road to beat Florida State? How are they going to beat Louisville and Virginia Tech? Those two teams are very highly favorites to go to the ACC championship. But this is also the right time for Clemson to actually get the jump on Florida State, because this could be a down year for Florida State this year, because most of their team has gone to the NFL draft. This could be a big opportunity for Clemson, because this is actually a make and break year for Clemson, because Florida State's going to be down. They're not reloading yet, like Alabama or Georgia. And if Clemson cannot get to the ACC championship or the playoffs and have a 10-win season with 2 losses, this could be the downfall, really bad downfall of Clemson for sure. Because Florida State's down. But this starts with the Georgia game and see how good they are. But how will they progress when they get to NC State? Not a lot of people are giving them a chance versus Georgia. I wouldn't be shocked that if Clemson can beat Georgia, if they play 10 times, I'm betting that Georgia will beat Clemson 8 out of 10 times. Since it's in a neutral field, I think Georgia will win 9 out of 10 times. But if it was at Clemson, 7 out of 10 times, because Clemson home field advantage is just rattling. It's really hard to win at Death Valley, but not a lot of people giving Clemson a chance to beat Georgia. Georgia and NC State will be the tone setters for the 2024 season and see where they are. I think the lowest they will be is 7-5 record, and the max they probably be, in my prediction, is 9-3. But who knows? We'll see how well Clemson do when they face Georgia, and then how much they improve when they face NC State. But is Clemson really on the decline, or is it just blown out proportion? We'll see when the season starts. So tell me what you think in the comments down below. Put a like in the video, and I'll see you in the next video.